Saw an article from Pride of Detroit that I thought was interesting. And it is how the Detroit Lions defensive line fared against the New York Giants. So this was the Detroit Lions defensive front against the New York Giants. Let me bring this in. We had the edge defender. The starter was Isaac Unkwoo. Reserve was Mitchell Agude. Defensive tackle, the starter was Mekhi Wingo. The reserve was David Bata. He got hurt. We don't know how bad it is. Achilles. They didn't say whether it was a tear or season ending. They just said it was Achilles, I believe. Nose tackle, starter was Chris Sams. Reserve was Brodric Martin. 5 technique defensive lineman edge was Pat O'Connor. Sam linebacker starter, James Houston IV. And reserve was Nate Lynn and Matthew Betts. Here's what I want to focus on. They did a notable observation of Brodric Martin. Here's what they had to say. Let me see, do they say any more after this? They say a lot. But it says, it was a little surprising that Chris Smith got the start over the 2023 third-round pick Martin at nose tackle, while his veteran competition, Kyle Pico, was inactive. Pico not playing could be a combination of getting the younger players more reps, since Pico has been in and out of the league since 2016, but it also could be that Pico has a big lead over Smith and Martin. That could be true. What are their overall thoughts on Brodric Martin, though? Let me see. Martin played a lot for a reason. He needs as much experience for his development as possible, and he needs to show the coaching staff more consistent play. Specifically, he needs more consistent get off at the snap, better pad levels, square shoulders, and effort. Hopefully, the Giants game is a small step in the right direction for Martin. His usage this season, backing up DJ Reader, will be dependent on his ability to eat blockers and not lose ground. The key for this defensive nose tackle position is controlling space and allowing the linebackers and defensive linemen around them the room to roam and make plays. Now, Brodric, I don't know how many snaps he played. He did have like a cleanup sack where it should have been his alone, but he could not wrap the guy up. I think it was Drew Lock at the time, and it was cleaned up by, I think, Nate Lynn. It was good to see him out there. He played more yesterday than he played all season long last year. This is without DJ Reader. So for him to back up a guy like DJ Reader, he's going to have to make a lot of progress. And with that defensive line, we got 2 sacks. 2 sacks. Not tripping about that at all. We got time. There's people out there that we can get. But Brodric Martin, man, it was good to see. I was still confused. I thought his number was I knew his number was 99, but I kept looking for 98. Like, duh, but that's DJ Reader. So for me, wow. Rick says, according to PFF, the worst player we had on the field was James Houston. Aaron says, I was not impressed with James Houston. Houston had the lowest PFF grade. Really? Well, y'all, hey, listen, hold on now. I think they got a segment on James Houston. And that mug is long. Well, you know what? We'll be back.